Hoe gaan dit, viewers? Welcome to today's episode of Loadshedding, a show that focuses explicitly on the current affairs pertaining to the continent of Africa. Today we shall be focusing on the must-watch. My name is Kees Kibinda. Today I stumbled across an article regarding or about a documentary that I really look forward to watching. It's called Venture, an Entrepreneur's Journey, and it begins at Obama's 2015 Global Entrepreneurship Summit, which was held in Nairobi, Kenya, hosted in Nairobi, Kenya. And it is about 4 African entrepreneurs who are winners of the Demo Africa 2015. This documentary is going to follow them from the continent of Africa all the way to the Silicon Valley in the United States. Demo Africa is a flagship initiative of Lions Africa, and it is a platform that allows the most innovative African companies on the whole continent to present their products. From the 600 applicants that went on to this 2-day pitch competition, 30 finalists were chosen, and these 30 finalists then went on to a session for a month called a boom camp. After that boom camp, they had to pitch their product in a room full of investors and innovation stakeholders. Now, from those 30 finalists, 4 winners were chosen, who then were allowed to go on tour in Silicon Valley called the Lions Innovation Tour. And this is where the story begins. Now, in a world where knowledge is power is definitely true, it is of course great to get some investors into your company, but it is even better to get some really well-meant feedback. And therefore, it is no surprise that the event attracted quite a few big conglomerates to give their feedback to these sharp, bright individuals. And you must think of companies like Airbnb, IBM, Ernst & Young, Salesforce, and Draper Associates. Now let's have a quick look at the 4 entrepreneurs who won this event and whom the documentary is actually about. Kelechi Anyadiegwu is a young lady of Nigerian heritage who grew up in New Jersey. Her startup is called Zuvaa, which is an online community and marketplace for African-inspired fashion. Second, we have Bayo Balogun, who is a native Nigerian, but in his adult life started working as a technology consultant and entrepreneur in North Carolina. He is the founder of CarParts Nigeria, a search engine aggregator for finding location-specific auto parts and auto service technicians in Nigeria. And third, we have an entrepreneur called Gagan Hayer, who is a native of Mumbai, India, and a resident of Nairobi, Kenya. He attended college in San Francisco. His startup, Insure Africa, is a digital platform that allows people to aggregate insurance quotes and purchase a variety of insurance products online. Last but not least, we have Karogi Kamau, a native Kenyan whose startup is called Bamba POS, which allows retail merchants to access point of sale and inventory management automation with any smart device. So the documentary delves into the roles of the immigrants, the expats, repats, and indigenous Afropreneurs who are reinventing the African entrepreneurial future. And the story also looks at the role in this of the female African entrepreneur. It also takes apart the geographic, demographic, and sectoral differences that they may find. And these people are living in the same house, so they'll find many common threads in their story, of things that they're facing, but also their differences, of course. That's what we've already mentioned. And it will be interesting because these people will be going to the Silicon Valley, and they'll find that there are even some similarities that they will find there. And of course, there will be many differences as well, which they will have to find a way to showcase to these entrepreneurs or these business people in the Silicon Valley, which makes it really interesting to watch. Now, the nuances in the cultural differences, or the difference in being a migrant or an immigrant or a female or a male or a native of Africa, really makes this documentary a must-watch. It also confronts the people with the mindset of Africans versus the mindset of the people in the West and how to tackle it. It's just bustling with all kinds of things that people are faced with on a daily basis in the entrepreneurial world. On top of that, this documentary celebrates the existence of organizations like Lions Africa, a platform like Demo Africa, which of course made this whole thing possible, on top of which also events like Global Entrepreneurship Summit played a hand in it. That's it for today. You can subscribe to me on YouTube and on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. See you next time. My name is Kees Kibinda. Goodbye.